sure? Thank you. You were saying?
I would like for you to clarify everything that is going on. Because when I spoke with you earlier today,
I spoke to you
not
and
about,
I told you the reason
you
why.
You told me that she had come by my house.
Uh-huh.
And that you feared for my safety. And that was the only reason why you had sent me the text. Let me finish. That was the only reason why you sent me the text saying she was stalking me. And that you were concerned for my safety and you were concerned for Asa's safety.
Yes.
And so you thought it was best to chill right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you were like, but that was the only reason. It was not because of there was love lost or there was, you didn't want to believe in a relationship or anything like that.
So, I mean, this girly rant?
No, this isn't girly rant.
Yeah,
How is this a girly rant?
This is try to tell. Like I said.
No, this isn't a girly rant. This is weird because I'm here at, you were just my man yesterday. Like you were like just yesterday. And then Valentine's Day, because it's all like you were locked in. This is booze and bays for life. And we're looking for a house and we're doing all these things. And then we have business together. Marty is still sending things about us looking for a house. We have a joint venture together. We have all these things. And then you've been a father figure to Asa. And I'd asked you about, like you made it a point. You were like, okay, I don't want to mess with two hearts. I know that I'm going through this process intentionally. I'm not with the shits. And then I come over just to surprise you thinking that, okay, I'm not thinking of all the things that I'm thinking. There's definitely not the thought that she would be at your apartment. Why would she be at your apartment?
It's the same reason on how you're trying to figure out why would she be at your apartment.
Right. Why would definitely? Why would she be at my apartment?
My question is, why would you come to my apartment?
Because for you.
But I've already expressed to you.
Why is she here, Ja? What is going on?
Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't she be here? Because she can do what she wants to do.
There's a whole probation. There's a supervised probation, and there's a charge that says that you two are not supposed to have contact. And then you said you don't want her. I went into great detail. We're trying to figure out because I asked you from the beginning if there was anything between you all, and you said absolutely not. And you referred to her in many different ways: the bitch, the stalker, the problem. The placeholder for my kids,
I never called her a placeholder for my kids.
You did. The placeholder for your kids, I wouldn't make it, why would I make up anything right now? Don't you feel like this is at least, you don't feel like you don't feel like I should feel some type of way?
I feel you should, because we were in a relationship and you do see what was my ex-wife
here in your house.
Here in my house.
So I want to make sure that we're not in like some type of la-la land.
So
okay.
The thing is, I'm very logical and I'm very truthful.
Okay.
So the part about it is what I'm trying to figure out.
So why didn't you tell me this? Like, so you knew that you were going to, so y'all have slept together tonight, right?
No, we haven't had sex, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, yes, slept together.
No, well, I was in my bed and she was in my bed too as well, but no.
So why are you... I mean, what? Why? So I mean, this is so weird. Why would she be here? Do you realize this could activate your sentence? That's number one.
Yeah, that's one, and I've already expressed to you already due to my communication. One, that's already an infringement that I've already done. Correct. So you being here is already activating something that could easily...
No, I wouldn't. That has nothing to do...
I'm saying your involvement here...
Even if y'all were to do something crazy or whatever, that's not ever going to be on my head.
Okay.
Sending a black man to prison is never going to be on my head.
But
it's never going to be on my head.
Being here could send me to jail.
Why?
If she felt a certain kind of way. Because you're expressing yourself and you're giving truths of some sort. Because I didn't call her a placeholder. She's not a placeholder.
You did call her a placeholder. Okay. We don't have to go back and forth, but you did call her a placeholder.
But
for
the
your
fact
kids.
that if she wasn't okay and decided to say, "Hey, fuck it,"
then I would be able to testify, and I would be able to testify and say otherwise. We had that conversation. I've already expressed
to you that I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to send her to jail. I don't want nobody hurt in this. And then you're at my door.
How you don't want anybody hurt? Wait. Let's take out the whole factor that you say that I'm at your door, because we got to keep in mind how often you've been to my house.
That's fine.
You have the codes, all the stuff.
She knows all
so
this.
And you've come at 3:00. You've come at 4:00 in the morning. We have had it's been completely open. So it should not be like there's nothing
problem you come into
you got at all. Especially on Valentine's Day, it's not that big of a deal. That should not even be there. The issue here is that I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on. You recall when we had a conversation earlier this week after she said what she said over the phone, that you two were trying to take me for money or whatever, which I
how would I okay, so I don't know.
No. I'm saying I thought it was. Don't you remember? I said I thought it was strange.
But it's funny because then you know what's up with income, so that's weird.
No, it's not weird because I'm asking you a question. What is going on? Why would you even? This you don't have to do.
What?
There are legal ways that you can handle this. You having her in your house is dangerous for you, Ja. It's dangerous for you to have her in your house.
I can handle it.
No, because that is bird shit crazy right there. That when you're dealing with a probation probationary officer, or probation officer, if at any time they can move forward with it, you're having to deal. Now, you just told me 2 days ago that they are now requiring you to do a mental health evaluation.
Yeah, and I can see why now. Because I'm going batshit crazy because I thought I said something. And now I have 2 people that don't listen to me.
You have 2 people that don't listen to you.
Yes.
So I'm from the hood. You know that. And so I hear you, but what is not making sense is that how would you think this would be okay? We're not talking about narcissism, right?
That it was okay? Who even comes to the conversation of it being okay? I expressed to you that I don't want to fucking go to jail at all. Correct?
Yes.
And then you're at the door.
Yes. Remember, being at the door has absolutely nothing to do with nothing.
I'm only addressing one problem with the person that gives me the one problem. Doesn't matter. I've already addressed certain areas of problems with this particular person in my bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've already expressed to you problems, and then it all turns into you're at my door.
Yes.
Saying what you're saying now. You see how I don't have control of my life?
You do have control of your life. How do you not? You can't put me coming over to surprise you for Valentine's Day on. You can't put that on me, the control of your life. All of that stuff would come from this.
Up over my house?
That's my point. This is my very first time ever popping. Actually, earlier today.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, actually earlier today, but that was it was appropriate based on what's going on.
It's a pop up.
But you can't. Let me make sure I'm clear on this. There is no comparison as to
who's
what
comparing you.
You are. You just said you're referring to me
about what you're giving me as an issue.
Uh-huh.
Right. Then I expressed to you earlier today, or yesterday, that I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah.
I've already infringed things, right, that can put me in jail.
Right? What have you infringed?
I've already communicated with her.
Yes.
I've already seen her. I've already been around her.
Yes.
Those are things, though. How many more things do I need to say about that can put me in jail?
So why are you doing it? That's where my
it's not about why am I doing it. I've already done it.
Why would you continue to do it? Going out, like, why would you
questions
continue
that you're
to do
asking
it?
are irrelevant to answer because they're a point to prove to someone else that you're trying to prove. And
I'm not trying to.
Okay.
I'm not even trying to prove a point. I'm actually trying to figure out. Trying to get to everything that we have discussed. Everything that we have discussed, and we won't be able to bring that. Like it would have to be. Basically just going from one person's head to the next person's head because there's so much discussion that we've had in the past 8 months. So much detailed discussion that we've had in the past.
Relationship.
Okay, I hear you, and I at least appreciate the fact that you're acknowledging that. But that's still batshit crazy.
Because I've already expressed to you what was going on, and then now I'm at war with you.
No, you're not at war with me.
I have to be because you're.
Why? Why would you think that you're at war with me?
Because I would never pop up to your house after expressing you. If you was to express to me that you would go to jail for X, Y, and Z, and I say that you tell me that we're cut off. We're not together anymore, right? For actions and reasons of, and then I'm back at your door.
Do you know what that is in the hood?
I'm not. Yeah, that's in the hood. That's liable reasons to get ass whoopings.
Yeah, no, exactly. But not me.
I'm not worried. See, the thing.
But it wouldn't be me.
It wouldn't be you because of how.
Right. It wouldn't be me in the hood because I know you. You know Detroit and I know Brooklyn. My thing is this, John.
If a man was at your door and you had a man that was supposed to be of what she or her caliber is,
what is her caliber?
That's my ex-wife. Well, so wife, ex-wife, whatever the paperwork states. I'm in between.
Okay. Why do you feel like you're in between?
Because I haven't really read the paper. I know what the paper states. I haven't been in front of a judge. So technically, she still is. Correct.
No, uncontested. I showed you that the law is the law. Uncontested divorce after separation for 1 year, you are lawfully divorced.
So
the final divorce decree.
I'm not divorced until
the final
04/2225 because we just
the separation. Your separation on the agreement.
Haven't been separated for a year.
No, the separation on the agreement actually says it. That because she could not have moved for divorce until you were actually separated for 1 year. So that 1 year, and that's what it states on the paperwork, is that it was December 26th.
I've only been here
2022.
For a year. This is the first year that I've been here, and this is when we separated in February.
And we had that conversation. Let me show you so that. Hold on 1 second. And you say that you didn't want to hurt me.
No, that's why I did what I did.
But how would that not hurt me? That's the
discussion that we had earlier.
But our discussion that we had earlier was that we were going to figure out how to make this work without her actually coming to my house anymore.
I said that.
No, that's what we discussed. Let's be honest.
Okay, let's be honest.
Because we kissed, and then
I told you,
and we had a good conversation.
And I told you that we can't be together.
No, that's not what you said. You said that the issue was that you were concerned for me and Asa's safety.
I said that, yes, and I am. Okay. And I'll say that loud and clear.
Heard you, but you don't need to. You don't need to worry about my. You don't need to worry about my safety and Asa's safety.
It doesn't matter because I said what I said earlier.
Right, and what you said was okay, and I love you, and then you initiated the kiss. And then I said, well, I'll talk to you later. And I said, you need to have a conversation with Asa. And you also need to have a conversation with my mom.
And I said, I will.
And you said that you will.
And I said, I will. I called Asa.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think, and my mom's very progressive. Very, very progressive.
Totally
do you think that she would think that this was cool, what you have done?
I'm not worried about what is cool if I'm...
I'm trying to see where you are mentally. Do you think that, because it sounds like you are like, you think that this is like okay.
None of you being at my door.
No, we can come away from me being at your door.
I'm gonna go a whole full circle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Me being in a law-abiding citizen that I'm breaking the law. Mm-hmm. Her being here, knowing that she's not supposed to, and you being here.
I'm not. Yeah, me breaking. I'm doing nothing wrong.
First and foremost, you're a lawyer. You don't break in nobody's house.
I haven't broken. I haven't broken into anybody's house.
You pushed the door open.
Yeah, because she opened the door.
But that wasn't an invitation.
Yeah, but she opened the door.
No, but the thing is, that's not an invitation.
But she opened the door.
But the thing of it is, she cracked the door, and that's not an invitation.
It is.
It is not.
It is. I can show you the case law. You want to see the case law?
I'm not worried about case law. If
I can show you the case law.
Pushed yourself in someone's door.
I can show you the case law.
That is
I can show you the case law.
I'm not looking for lawyership.
Right, that's my point. So that in that regard, I would leave that part alone.
No, because
I didn't break in.
I didn't say you broke in. I said you pushed yourself into the door.
No, there is.
You forced yourself into my door.
There is no charge as it relates to what you're talking about. There is no criminal charge.
If I come over to your house and you
push the door open,
and then you didn't,
and then we talk.
No.
And then we talk.
Listen.
And then we talk. There is no charge.
So.
Yeah, there is no charge. There is no charge. What? So y'all have to have sex? Like, come on, John. What in the world?
I got actual amazing pro business today.
Okay.
See, that's more of the more conjuring part that, outside of the friendship, whatever it is. Yeah, because you're infringing on my freedom.
How am I infringing upon your freedom?
I got business to do with this woman, like I told you beforehand.
You're deciding to do business with this woman that you should not be around per the court order. You're making it worse by continuing to do it because it will get worse on that end. I'm speaking to you, honestly, at this point, I'm speaking to you, and I was doing that before. If you recall, I would tell you, I'm going to put on my lawyer hat, and then I'm going to put on my friend hat. When I put on my friend hat, I told you, this is all bad. Then I put on my lawyer hat and I told you this is all worse. She's not ever going to go away and stand on the expectations that you have for allowing you to have your constitutional rights with your child if you continue to placate her in this way. It's not ever going to happen. She's not ever going to get that you don't want to be in a romantic relationship with her. And I already said over the phone, let's be very, very clear. I already said over the phone, at the end of the day, I don't necessarily have to be in a romantic relationship with you. And why are you looking back there? Because my confusion is this.
First and foremost,
do you realize that I have feelings, right?
I can partially control her in the sense to, hey, chill out. But with you,
how can you personally control someone? Because I was going to say partly. That makes a lot more sense. And partially is not even. I found that very interesting because
my thing is
a criminal complaint cannot be proceeded upon without a complainant, and I told you that. So this going around and dancing around the subject matter that she thinks somehow she has nothing to do with the criminal charges against you is butterball batshit crazy. And that's it. There's no more around it. If she did not want you to have charges, she could have very easily gone into the courtroom and testified that there was not an issue. That was the only testimony against you because nobody else witnessed what happened. Period. Nobody witnessed it. The officers could not testify to what happened because they only took her testimony. Her statement in writing, in her own handwriting, was the witness testimony. So whether she got up in court or not, because for domestic violence cases, they then assume that the person who is the victim is scared to testify. So what she wrote down is the witness testimony against you. So her saying that she didn't proceed with the charges against you is a complete lie because when she wrote it down, And it still appears. It's publicly available. What she wrote down was her proceeding on the charges against you. And that is the only way that you could be convicted, because if there were no charge, if there were no statement from a witness, don't worry, you're good. If there were no statement from a witness, you need to pay attention, because you're a black man and prison is not good. You're a black man and prison is not good.
Because she rubbing her mouth and she need to go ahead and leave.
Prison is not good. Prison is not good.
It's my second black.
Great.
Smoke 3, smoke 5, honey. This is the person that needs to go to jail. She needs to go to jail. Because our court system cannot do this.
But right now, the only person that...
Our court system cannot do this.
Right now, the only person that is...
I haven't done anything wrong. What have I done wrong? I have come over here after speaking to my man on yesterday, after you telling me for the first time that she had pulled up to my house. And we had conversations about that, because I told you up front, after hearing how batshit crazy she is, I said, let me make it very clear to you that if she ever pulls up at my house, it will be handled. And I need you to understand it will be handled. And I need you to be okay about it being handled, because I'm not having that. And I said I would call you as well to let you know if she did pop up at my house. And the fact that you think, like, you're sitting in front of me right now and you seem to be devoid of emotion as it relates to what you know I have to be feeling right now. I'm hungover as well. Did you get my text?
No.
My text.
Those are great. I understand.
You up? I'm drunk. Then I said, okay, I'm at your door. I took a lift. I wanted it to be a cute surprise. I didn't think you slept this hard. Please wake up. Then I looked back, because it already cost me $16, so I was not trying to have to pay $40 round trip. I don't want to have to take a lift back. This is already somewhat awkward. I don't want to knock too loudly, because I'm not batshit crazy. Wake up, please. I really thought this was a cute idea. Now I'm having phone reception issues, which I did. On the route here, which you already know, you've known this for some time, having Wi-Fi issues. So my app actually sent me into driver mode, and it wouldn't allow for me to do anything. Now I'm having phone reception issues and can't get back into my app.
Why are you?
It started when I was en route, but I thought it resolved itself. Please wake up.
My question to you is, the reason why is, why are you recording this? No, my question to you is, why are you recording this?
Look at it.
I can look at this, but why are you recording the conversation that I'm having?
I'm going to tell you. I wish I could just pull up the statute.
You can easily just tell me.
No, because it's something you need to know. That's the best that I can say right now, without it being in the general statute. That's the only thing I can say right now. Because here, hold on. Understood?
I know that.
Okay. So, but the point that I'm making to you is that, like, it will get worse. You need to understand, it will get worse. It will not get better. Are you looking at me right now? It will get worse. It will not get better.
It's kind of hard to.
I warned you about the probationary. I warned you about the probation officer.
I told you.
And then what happened?
I told you.
It got worse. Did it not? Did it not?
My probation officer isn't worse. It's just that I went to jail and they didn't do what they said that I needed to have done because of the activity.
No, that's not what you said. So I don't know if you're changing up right now because you're in front of her. But you told me.
I went to jail. Mm-hmm. She knows I went to jail, but I didn't have a mental, whatever it is, assessment that they do.
No, and you went into great detail explaining agreeing, because you said to me, you were right. You literally said you were right.
But I said
it's getting worse, and they are trying to control my entire life. And this is fucked up, and I don't know what I'm going to have to do.
Because I don't know anything about me having to take a mental assessment test. If they didn't do it in jail, why are they trying to do it now?
And what did I explain to you about that?
It's against it's against my constitutional right for them to to do so.
You got it. And then didn't I tell you that it would also clearly there's been some information that they have received, because otherwise they don't move backwards. They just don't move backwards.
But from my understanding, that's what they do when you're in jail. They check the assessment of your mental.
No.
That's.
Because remember what I told you. What did I say? Because I thought I was concerned when you said I stepped into the office and I said, because I was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. And then I sent another text right after, and I was like, wait, hold on. You need to speak to your public defender.
They gave me the therapist card, but he never came and spoke with me. Mm-hmm. So that does okay.
No, so what did I tell you? For your public defender, and considering everything that you've experienced, you would need to make sure that your public defender is front and center in that regard, because them asking for, and you got to keep this in mind, and I find it very interesting at times that you do often, and some part of it is healthy because people should question things generally, but you do know how apt I am as a lawyer. You've already learned that. You've learned enough. Just the same way I just explained to you, there is no charge for what I just did. There's no criminal charge on the books at all. You don't want to, and this is not me being arrogant in any way, shape, or fashion, but what do I tell you? I paid attention in law school. And so the things that most people would think are on the books or unlawful or this can happen or that can happen, it doesn't work that way at all. And that's why I'm telling you this right here, it will be worse for you, not better. So if you think right now, so here's my hood explanation of this, because this is what I perceive is going on. And this is what I perceive from you as going on. If you are saying, okay, I'm going to placate this woman, I'm going to let her come to my house. Anytime your probation officer can pop up at any time. You're not on unsupervised probation. You're on supervised probation.
You think I don't know that?
It doesn't appear that you know that. At any time they can pop up. Okay? So, and she's here, right? And then here you are, you're under the impression, I guess because she is drilled it into your head that she didn't proceed with charges. And that is, again, batshit crazy, because it's very clear. Everything she wrote down, that's proceeding with the charges, because they would have absolutely no evidence against you without what she wrote in the court record. There would be no evidence against you. No police officer saw the incident. You left the house. We discussed all of this because I told you that you should proceed with self-defense charges. And you said, no, I don't want to proceed with self-defense charges because I don't want this to be worse. And I want to acknowledge what I have done.
I don't care where your point is.
Okay, let her know that
And
I said what I said. And thank you. That's all I asked you to do. like a person that would ask me to do something, is just to sit back and just chill.
Going on too long.
It don't matter how long it's supposed to go
I don't think
on.
you're understanding. I'm not going anywhere. I already know what this is. I just sent him, I showed him something.
For a week.
You should be in
Listen.
jail.
For a week, we're together.
You should be in jail.
You should go ahead about your business.
No, I'm not going anywhere. You should be in jail.
Leave. We need to leave. So
Leave and go where?
doesn't matter where we're going.
Ja. You can't, part of my, what did we discuss? Part of my law school career was to protect black men. And here you are in a situation where you are actually, at one point, you're dating a lawyer. That's what because my mother was like, is he not getting it? Like, this would be easy button for you to handle everything you need to handle. And I said, well, he's trying to do it in what he feels is an admirable way. But I don't think he really, well, we know you don't. We know that you don't completely understand the legal ramifications here.
Oh, no.
And you don't understand the mental ramifications for it as well.
That's the part I don't.
And we've had a lot of discussion about it. You've dealt with a lot of traumas, and you said that you broke a trauma bond with this person. You said that. You said it online. It's well stated by you, even before meeting me, that you broke a trauma bond, and now you are allowing that same trauma bond back, and now to the point where it is controlling your freedom. And I told you that it's a very simple solution to resolve this. Very simple. You do not have to do any work with her. There are all types of options for you to work outside of Amazing Pro. I told you, you're not even listed anymore. The way that the annual report is written, it takes you out. It takes you out.
We need to go. Like,
It takes you out. What? You don't need to go this early in the morning. You ain't got nowhere to go.
what the fuck?
We
How
do.
How the fuck can she tell you ain't got shit to do? And this is why you should have put
Do you
her out.
understand what I'm saying?
She's trying to manipulate you.
This is not. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to manipulate you. Look at me. If I were who do you know me to be?
A manipulator.
Who do you know me to be?
Can you stop touching my husband?
It's not your husband, sweetie.
It is my husband.
Do you see my
Can
point?
you tell her to get her hands off?
Do you see my point?
Because she shouldn't be touching you.
Do you see my point? So and we talked about this. You want to walk around like a slave for the rest of your life?
He wasn't no slave. If you want the real truth, you should talk to me.
You want to walk around like a slave for the rest of your life?
Lying to you like he lied to me. What the fuck is you talking about, dummy?
Ja. What's going on?
Tell her it's
I don't have to, I'll make sure this is clear in front of her as well. And I said it before. The one thing that I'm very thankful for, and I've told you this, is for my raising. My raising, my uncles, my dad, like, hands down, they raised a whole G.
Oh my God.
A whole G.
Still touching you.
And
What the fuck is it? Mel, can you put her out, please? She being disrespectful. She touching what's mine. It's crazy. This is crazy. Showing up unannounced, crazy. I want to say she's not crazy. Every time I come over, I've been invited. Every time. Clock that.
And so she's been coming here.
Duh.
Do you know you're doing... If I just told you I'm being recorded, what the fuck are you doing?
And why is she recording?
What I'm asking you is, why are you talking? I'm getting to the point where, like I've already told you, because I'm in fear of my life being behind bars.
But why are you in fear of your life?
Because I've done something that created a record for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and a person decided to push forth with it,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have a record that can do such.
So why are they in your house?
Because I've already done things
Mm-hmm.
that'll infringe on my freedom, one. Then two, I have done things with you that will bring harm, apparently, to you and your area.
Harm to me how?
And I don't want that for her.
Harm to me for how? I'm confused about your last
Because if
statement.
she decides to do anything,
Mm-hmm.
then that would be because I was there, and she
Mhm.
decided to make a motion that she doesn't need to do through emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And so
What motion?
You're recording, so
Mhm.
you know I'm protective of you
Mm-hmm.
and her,
Mm-hmm.
and my family and your family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna, considering I'm being recorded, I get it. You would go home,
Mm-hmm.
or as a controllable person, it would be like, go home. You go home. Hey, be quiet. Hey, be quiet. That doesn't work. So that means I don't control people. What's being controlled is me.
How are you? So yeah, by her.
Yeah,
Not
and
me,
by
right?
you now.
How are you being controlled by me?
Because you forced yourself into my house.
Outside of that, how am I being controlled?
You can't say outside of that when that's the point.
Okay, so all right, so then give it to you. That one, I got one wrongdoing, and we got 18 million over here. Okay, so then the point that I'm making here is that
one has a full placate, a full thing of my freedom, and then now you're playing with the person that can play with my freedom to say like you have enough power to play with my freedom.
No, it's not
as
playing.
well.
It's law. You can shut this shit down immediately.
Why can't you get that?
You can shut it down immediately.
Use your word. You've been talking to him for
No, because you've threatened to file charges against him in Atlanta as well.
There is no threat when it happened, you dummy. But that's an agreement we have, me and him, my husband, not you. You don't
That
know
he's
everything.
going to that. Did you hear what she just said? I want to make sure. You said that you have an agreement. She has an agreement with you to not file charges against you in Atlanta if you do what she wants you to do.
That's not what I said, and that's what you trying
So
to do.
what are you saying?
I'm not talking to you, bitch.
Right, what are you saying?
You are.
You just said
You need to
it.
stop
But
lying.
you are.
and
You
stop
just said it.
manipulating. Stop manipulating.
What's going to happen with the Atlanta charges?
It doesn't matter. You ain't gonna be in the picture, bitch.
I am. I'm
You're
not going anywhere.
You're not on his legal team.
Yeah, I'm not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
fight for his freedom.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
you
going
ain't-
anywhere.
He told me he don't want to talk to you no more. He don't want to be around you. He don't want to be at your
That-
house or your
listen.
apartment. He don't want to be there.
Is that what you said? You don't want to be
I
around
didn't say
me. You don't want to
none
be
of
around
that.
in my.
So I don't know
okay,
why
just
you-
making sure. Are you
said
sure?
You told her today.
I want to make sure you.
No,
you
no.
said
So
it.
let me say this.
No,
You
say it,
you
right?
Said,
That-
you said yesterday.
Because she also said that you
said
two
yesterday-
were going to.
No, so then
you
listen,
two were going to
listen,
try to take me
listen,
for a ride.
listen.
Remember when she said that on the
Listen to what-
phone?
listen to
Remember
what-
when you said that on the
listen to what-
phone?
listen
That
to
you
what
were
he told me today.
You're going to take me
Listen
for a ride.
Listen to what he told me
No,
today.
we're not talking
So
about. No,
this
we're
is
not
what
talking
he said
about
to
that.
me. He said that he's told you that it's over, that y'all not talking no more. He's not going over there.
Right, because he's
not gonna
telling
be
you
with
that for a reason, because of your
he's telling
batshit
me that
crazy.
because
That's
we're
the
going
truth.
to try it.
Yeah,
So-
that's the truth.
We're going to try it.
No, he
Not
doesn't
for
want
you.
to try it
How
with
do
you.
you
He
tell him
want
you
your
don't wanna do something?
placeholder.
I don't hold no gun to his head.
You're because
I
you're
don't
holding,
do
but
that.
you're holding his kids
No,
and
I'm
his
not holding
freedom.
his kids. He knows that I've been getting his kids talking to him. That's what you don't know.
I've heard the
That's what you don't-
conversations.
No,
that
bitch, you
shit
don't know.
crazy.
You don't know that we set shit up.
I've
ho.
heard more
You don't know-
conversations.
You don't know what we said.
So
up.
When I first met him
I don't
in
need you to do
July.
the
You don't know
same
what we
shit
said.
either.
When I
don't
first
need
met
to
you
do
in
the same
July,
shit
You
either.
don't
he
know
had
what he
speakerphone. He
I
had
don't care what he has to
speakerphone,
do.
boo-boo.
That's
I-
because he's
He's got
going through what he was
recordings.
going through.
I
He's
don't
got
But
need
he
recordings.
knows that I'm trying to get him with his kids because his kids don't
Trying
have
to get you with your
Yeah,
kids.
as all the meetings
Trying
that
to
we've had.
get. Why
all
would
the
she be
meetings
at
we
this
had.
house?
That's what I'm saying.
She should be focused on the.
don't
Don't
kids.
tell me what I should be focused on.
I
You should
don't-
be at home at your place.
Look, I do not need
Job.
this
Job.
So
in
tell
my
her,
apartment.
Job.
Her is done, so we can go on with head.
Job.
You can go on ahead and get in the car, and I'll get into Penny, and I'll be right there.
Well, I need you to tell her it's over and done with. So, because this can't.
You've
be
already
happening.
heard it already.
So then,
and I'm
that's
pretty
the
sure
case, she
this
wouldn't
is
be
not
at your
going to
door.
happen again. So can you go get in the car?
Swallow.
No, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You might as well get prepared for that. I still haven't had an opportunity to ask the question
That's
that
what
I
she
did
wants
ask.
to do. She wants to call.
Yeah,
It
you're going to
doesn't
jail.
matter if
You
you
should have been in
listen.
jail. Number one, you're not an officiant. You need to be in jail for that.
You need to
You
kiss my
you
ass,
cannot
bitch.
officiate
You
for
need to kiss
weddings.
my ass.
You're committing business fraud.
You need to kiss
You've
my
committed business fraud with your taxes.
Ain't nobody committing
You-
nothing. Nobody's committing anything. Dumbass. See how she running her mouth? Tell her to
I ain't even got to say nothing.
But y'all both saying a lot. I haven't heard nobody stop talking when I said just stop.
Because, with all due respect, remember,
There
I'm
is
not your
none.
girlfriend.
So then that makes you.
Your friend. And your
I
friend
wanna
is
make
not
sure-
going to be the person who is just going to necessarily say, okay, well, I'm gonna let you lead this situation.
Let's do what we need to do.
I have, when I was your girlfriend a day ago,
I guess just so.
a day ago,
While he was fucking me.
a day ago, were you? So let me make sure I need to know that too. So were you having sex with her while we were having sex?
No.
Okay, so then what is this?
Just the catty shit that women do. And that's the part that I don't want.
You can believe
Them
what you
do.
want to believe.
That-
You can
so-
believe what you want to
That
believe.
females do.
Be honest. It's okay because I just need to get tested. Were you were you sleeping with her
No.
while sleeping with me?
No.
Okay.
But since y'all stopped.
So have you had sex with her in the last week?
Yes.
Understood. And you broke up with me on what, 2 days ago, right? On yesterday. It was the Valentine's Day. So the week prior, so after you talked to her from February 4th, and you had me talk to her as well, y'all have had sex.
No.
Huh?
No.
You had sex this past week
Yes.
before telling me that we were no longer together.
Yes. So that was the issue.
What do you mean? What was the issue?
I just answered your question. That was the issue. That's what arrived all this extraness.
You're saying that because you two had sex, you then broke up with me.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. And you didn't think
So
it was necessary to tell me that prior to breaking up with me.
No, because I was breaking up with you. Because of extra activity that had already went on. Before the sex, it was conversations before the sex. You don't need to allude and everything because you're making what I'm saying untruthful. Stop. No, you're. See, what I don't want is because you guys keep playing with my words. And then,
I'm not playing with your words.
Right.
How am I playing with your words? You're saying that you literally had sex with her. So we were still in a couple. We're still a couple. We're still like.
no, this was in between the time I stopped talking to you, where I was
Uh-huh.
pulled back, where I wasn't coming over to your house anymore, where I wasn't doing things because of.
But that's not communicating that, because you didn't say that there was
Well,
something
that was
wrong.
me-
You didn't say that there was something
Yeah,
that was.
because I told you in text message, it was something that kept coming up where I was trying to say it to you face to face.
No. No. You brought toilet tissue over to my house. Excuse me. Earlier in the week, the last time we were together was on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. Physically together on Super Bowl Sunday.
Correct.
I need to
That
know
was
for
the-
my
that-
safety, when were you two together? Because
That-
we were together without protection, and you were then with her when?
After Super Bowl Sunday.
When? Because you had come over to the house and you had kissed me in my mouth. So I need to know when did you have sex with her? And was it unprotected? And what had you kissed her?
Yes.
Okay, when was that day?
It was after I talked to you.
What do you mean after you talked to me?
After I came over, after I dropped off the tissue, after we had our conversation at your home, after I told you and I was bagging out and I was just telling you like, hey, I feel like there's something going on. We had our conversation on your couch.
Huh?
Me and you, when we had your conversation that you wanted, when I walked into your home, when we were sitting down, and we were kind of spaced between each other.
Oh, we're talking about the business stuff that I told you about her officiating the weddings and stuff like that. We didn't talk about anything. We didn't talk about a relationship issue.
Yeah, we did when you had all the lights on and you were cleaning the floor.
We didn't talk about a relationship issue at all. I was telling you that I needed to let you know about what I had found. And that's the next day. That's when I sent all the documentation because you were like, okay, let's move forward with these things.
Not that.
And so then I sent you the documentation.
No, I'm talking about
we
when
didn't
you
have
were
any conversation about a relationship.
When you were cleaning your floor, you had all the lights on. I walked over there.
Yep.
That was the time frame of my conversation with you when I started bagging out because I had already started doing things. When I haven't seen
you did.
When I start
your mindset. There was no conversation between us.
That's why I said because that's the reason why me and you weren't. That's why I wasn't texting you. That's why I wasn't hitting you back because I wanted to have a conversation with you face to face. But it seemed like from that day point on, I wasn't able to have a face to face conversation with you because there was always something coming up. It was always something coming up to where I had no way to talk to you in your face.
And we have a business together. There are videos up. You have spoken about, you've told these people that we've met with, that we still have business with, that I am your better half, that like Marty just sent, I sent you a message this morning that Marty just sent another text for the houses. You signed a 6-month contract to look for houses. And Marty, and all the conversations that you've had with Marty, and you told Marty all the things, you were it had nothing to do with me. You and Marty, as I sat there, you had a very, very detailed discussion about her and how Marty can attest. I don't have to, this is very weird at this point, because Marty, you two were talking about all the traumas that y'all had dealt with, and you were talking about how much she was a bad person and how traumatic it was. And then you also talked about your brother and the drug addiction. What is funny? Because the way you're do you think the way that it's the way that you guys talk that really just fucks me up. What's really wild here? My wording has always been I was in an abusive relationship. I abused my wife and my kids. And then I went to jail for it. I went to jail for it. And then I'm out of jail. And I was in a tumultuous situation where I seen a man in my house. Things of that. That's the things that I was expressing through hurt with a person who's hurt. So, and then I told her about, because her daughter died of addiction. My brother died of addiction. So how you're placing it is weird. Is it weird? So is it weird for you to refer to me as your better half? No. And then because you were a good part of me. You are a good person to me. You still are. But the way that it's playing out, it's like you say you're 100%. For me, it's kind of like, come on, like, listen. You just told me that you cheated on me. You do. Let's be very clear. There's no way to dance around this. And you are trying to do this now. You're trying to do it for your benefit. No, I don't have a benefit in this. The benefit is for you to feel as though you have done no wrong. No, I know I've done wrong. I don't understand what the part. So I'm trying to figure.
So that's the part that I don't understand.
And you're just okay with it.
No, there's nothing okay with it. But what's not okay is that I wouldn't bring this to your doorstep. I wouldn't be hollering and beating on your door.
No. So I wasn't hollering and beating on your door. We're not doing that.
I said,
we're not doing that. I didn't holler and beat on your door.
We're hollering in here.
And I didn't holler and beat on your door knowing that she was in here. So none of that so that's
beating on my door is one thing.
Is that also feminine? Because feminine is not necessarily a gender.
I don't think that it's a feminine act. I think
you just said that I was doing something, and so that means that you are changing the entire words around to placate a situation.
No, I said you
That's
were
what it sounds
knocking and beating on my door, and now we're hollering in my apartment.
I am not hollering in your apartment.
Your voice is well past the 4.
So past the 4. So yours is past the 4 as well.
Yeah, because that's where I only speak loudly every now and then when I'm excited, when I'm angry, or when I'm trying to talk over a person.
So Aaron knows who you are, right?
Nobody knows who I am. I don't.
Did Aaron know that you had the intentions to do what you've done to me?
No, nobody. This wasn't even an intention, Tigers. That's the part that you're not really understanding.
Yeah, then please explain. I think that I deserve that explanation.
I've already explained to you. How much more explaining do I need to do?
So why did you have sex with her? What was the goal? You want to have a romantic relationship with her. Or is this just for the case?
Why does that even matter?
It does matter.
No, it really doesn't. Because
it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
It does matter because we're talking about your kids right now.
Because one, if I say it was romantic, then cool. It was romantic, right? Mm-hmm. What does that do to you?
What do you mean?
What does that do to you?
You don't seem to care.
It does. Because that's the reason why it hasn't been answered. It's just the fact that I fucked her.
What?
It doesn't matter how I lied.
You don't seem to care. My question, you don't need to try to jump in my head. I'm asking you a very...
I'm not trying to jump
I'm asking
anywhere.
you a very emotionally intelligent question.
That's not emotionally intelligent. I'm not going to ask
very
you
much
if I got to your house and I saw that you were cheating.
So everything that you've done, I'm not supposed to have any questions?
No.
That's my point. So, and you just acknowledged that I should feel hurt.
That's it.
Okay? All right. So then if I should feel hurt based on this situation... and you just pulled away from me in this past week without...
For reasons.
What reasons?
I don't have to explain those.
You don't. But I'm asking you
I don't
to
want
explain
to.
them. I'm asking you
because I don't want to. Because see, I don't play. See, the thing is,
but you just
this
played.
is a female thing where I'm a man and I don't have to explain anything.
But you just played with my public figure status.
Nobody knows you in that form for me to be out here telling somebody about what you're. Nobody.
Saul.
Again,
Marty. Santee.
They're all invitations.
Mrs. Socialite.
These are all invitationals.
She has pictures up of us together.
Again, and that's fine because we were in a relationship and that's not an issue. You can still do those things and still be in them. I can still be in them. It's all about how you play things or how you do things. Right? Right.
So it was a game the entire time?
No, see, this is the thing.
The way that you're right now, you're giving the whole, because I can do whatever I want to do.
I'm getting irritated because at the end of the day.
How would you be able to it's not fair for you to get irritated.
Because I don't like people playing with my words.
You're playing with my life and you were playing with my heart and you were playing with my family.
That's exactly the reason
why I told you. You literally were in our entire life.
I said to you that I don't have the capabilities to be a part of your life.
And then kissing me today, what was that about?
What do you mean?
She's laughing. What was that about? Why would you kiss me today?
I'm trying to figure out why
would you kiss me today?
Because I like you and I have a lot of love for you.
Okay.
And that was me telling you.
Why wouldn't you tell me that you are actually? Why wouldn't you at any time be able to just tell me? Because that's not the truth. The truth you didn't give me the truth in your text message.
I did.
No, in your text message says that you don't want to destroy what we have. and that all you're trying to do is get yourself together so that we can be together. That's what your text message says. Yeah, let's read it.
Really?
Yeah, let's read it. Let's make sure it's read all the way out.
Well, that's what he tells me too.
Yeah, let's make sure it's read all the way out. I come to you with a heavy heart and tried to come by to say what's needed to be said face to face, but everything has prevented me from my arrival. I am taking a step back from everything. I feel as if I stepped into things too early and haven't healed anywhere enough to be moving forward without feeling like I'm not progressing. For that, I'm sorry. I can only see things getting worse until I handle what is needed to be able to move forward. This may destroy everything between us with my decision, but it's one I have to do alone. I know you feel like you can help while helping by understanding that this is something I've thought long and hard about within consideration of you and your life as well as mine. Although I know it's not about the money, I have set aside funds for services made and completed. I need the information to transfer them to you to Zelle. I know this is not the best timing as I can't fake the way I'm feeling and was trying to express myself the best way possible. You have the best heart and intentions. I just have the worst timing. I know you're going to try and make sense, but my decision is final. With love, sincerely, Jahmil.
No.
Okay? So then...
No. So wait. Now...
Finish her off.
What is that?
No, there is no finish her off.
There's
no finish her off. And then I saw you today... And you told me that the only reason why you sent that, I saw you today, and you told me the only reason why you sent that message is because she was at my house the other day.
Exactly.
And you saw her when you were leaving, and you got a phone call.
No, I know.
And you got a phone call.
So I'm glad you heard the text message.
And you got a phone call.
This is the reason why I be getting angry with you too.
Yeah.
Because I don't like people playing with my fucking words.
Understood.
And you got a phone call, and you said that she was talking about.
I just want to make sure.
She was talking about whatever. I guess all the qualities I have or whatever. And you then were concerned about my safety and
I just said that 1,000 times while we were sitting there, she was in there, and she came in here.
But if you're concerned about my safety and Ace's safety, why then would you go and sleep with her and want to be in a romantic relationship with her? That makes no sense.
See, the part of that is I never answered that question. I said that it is what it is, and that's where you got angry at.
What do you mean it is what it is? What are you talking about?
I didn't answer if it was for tactical reasons or for romantic reasons. And then I went on ahead and gave you what you were asking for because you're looking for it, because I said it was for romantical reasons.
And so it is for romantic reasons.
No, I gave you what you were looking for. I'm not looking to answer the question because it's already done. It doesn't matter if it was romantical, for fun, pleasure, play. So,
I already know what it's for.
Okay, so
because I know you.
So why are we asking questions?
Because I want you. What did we talk about? What did you say?
Her to hear it.
No,
yes.
It doesn't matter if she did. You told her.
No,
you told her to go to the car.
She wants me to hear it.
You told her to go to the car. I would like to have finish my conversation with you, and then I will
listen. The part of it is watch this. The same way I just asked her to go to the car is the same way I asked you to leave, right? Mm-hmm. And neither one of you motherfuckers moved.
No, you didn't ask me to leave. You asked her to go to the car so you could finish talking to me.
No.
For me, what I'm asking for 5 minutes, and then I'm leaving. You can tell her to leave. And then I will leave in 5 minutes.
Neither one of you are going to listen to me.
No, I'm going to leave.
Okay.
I'm going to leave.
That's fine.
I'm going to leave. But I do need a ride back. I need a ride back home. Because I had no intention. No, I need a ride back.
Listen.
I do. I need a ride back. This is already something that I need a ride back home. I'm on your way.
She came over here on her own.
Come on, Jai. I need a ride back. I said that anyway. I don't really have.
Bring out that lawyer.
I've given you money.
I don't have it to afford. I already gave it to my mom because she was in a situation.
Okay.
I don't have any more money.
So I can give you more money because I have things I have to do and get ready for.
Yep. And so I just want you to drop me off at the house.
I can't do that because I have things to do. Like literal, not like I just want to go hang out with her or I just want to. I have things. Deja.
So you can just drop me off, and then that way you don't have to worry about the money. So when she leaves out, then I just need 5 minutes with you.
Tigers.
And then I'm out.
I cannot drop you off because I have to get in my oil, the 16-footer that's in the back, and get ready to go to an event.
What time do you have to be at the event?
Why the fuck is she asking so many questions?
Because I'm not going anywhere. And you're going to jail.
She call her a list.
Please. Drop me off.
How much is
back home.
I can't do that. If I wanted to or could, I would. I can't. I cannot.
Come here real quick. Come here real quick. Come here. What is really going on?
I've already.
Not loud. What is really going on?
My freedom is being played with at this present moment.
How am I supposed to feel about this situation?
I'm expecting it to be hurt. I've answered these
what
questions.
level of hurt?
I have I don't know. My point was.
How do I explain this to Asa?
I can do it.
And wait, because my fear is, what are you going to say to my baby?
The truth.
What is it? Please let me know how you're going to speak to my son.
I'm going to tell him that there's an issue. And I'll be very mature about it by letting him know that I started things with your mother very immaturely and very straightforwardly tell him that if he needs me, because he's a good guy to me, that I give him whatever he needs as far as some kind of information that he needs or of any kind of help he needs. But we both know that I jumped in this very early. I really didn't even jump in it. I just agreed to it.
No, Jesus.
So, again.
Oh, Jesus. We're not doing that. We have a whole business venture. Yeah, you got to stop.
No.
You have got to stop what you're doing because that is just not right.
You got it.
That's really, really fucked up. Because that's really, really fucked up what you just said. That's fucked up, John.
Again.
I have been so solid with
There's
you.
and that text message explains it.
Solid.
And that text message explains it, Tigress.
Solid with you.
And I explained it very, very straightforward from the heart via the text message.
And then when I see you today and you say that it was about her coming to my house and that it had nothing to do with anything else,
Did you not hear me just say that?
But you're doing what? The look on your face is mad. Wow.
It's getting wilder because
That's wild. Why would you be okay with me not being okay?
Who says I'm not okay?
I want to hear it. I need to hear it because the way that you're speaking to me, the way that I'm saying, the way that you're speaking to me is that you're like
being played with me.
How is it being played with? Because I'm trying to figure out what in the world was I just in. I'm trying to figure out. We had this conversation.
The shit that I was trying to keep you from. The reason why my text message was what it was. The reason why I expressed to you everything in the text message as lightly as possible or as straightforward and lightly with love as possible. She understood that I was about to leave her alone.
Bring it all the way down.
No, because this is something that
bring it all the way down.
No, I've asked y'all to do a thing for me, and it didn't happen.
Dude, why would I?
That's
not even fair.
If I was in your home and you asked me to leave your home,
you wouldn't.
I would.
You didn't. We had this same conversation. You told me
I was leaving your home. I thought we was a situation because I don't want to be in a problem.
You told me that you were not going anywhere. That this was for life. That this was for life. That literally, that if I left you, that you would be at my house with flowers and doing the.
Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Again, honey.
It's not going. It's going to blow up in your face.
And if it does, it's not going to blow up in your house. If that's the sword I lay down on, that's the sword I lay down on. That's a decision that I have to do. I have to do that. If hurting you keeps from harming you, that's what I have to do. I have to do that to protect you and myself.
Let me ask you this question, because I need to get this clarity too. So we know it's tactical.
It doesn't matter what it is.
We already know it's tactical.
I get it. But
Do you want me in your life?
At some point I did.
Do you want me in your life? You can't. You cannot even use this as an example. Think about it.
I have
no,
to.
No, you can't.
I have
My mother
to.
said something very important, and I thought, you know what, Mama, you hit the nail. Can I please finish? You hit the nail on the head.
It's not about what your mom said. It's about my answer.
No. So this is important. This is important because you just did the same thing out there. This is very important. She said, Tigress, I want you to really focus on one thing. Now, she's done all these things to this man. All these things. And yet, he cannot just cut it off and move on. That's something that I want you to pay attention to.
That's my family.
Let me finish. That's not how that goes. There are people who get divorced, they get separated, and they do not do anything else romantically. There are some that don't even speak to each other for the rest of their lives. So your statement makes no sense, especially considering how much toxicity is there.
Correct.
Okay. So, and no court of law is going to deem that a good space for your children. And I've said that. I've said that openly, and I've said that as it relates to her.
You're recording.
I've said that as it relates to her. I'm recording I already told you before, for my safety.
She's not going to do anything to you.
I already know.
So why are you recording if you
Because it's for my safety.
What's the safety part?
She's going to try to do something to me.
She won't. She can't.
So
that's the only control that I have. You know how you can't stop a dog from barking, but he won't sick you? Like he won't bite you, but he's going to bark. He's going, arr, 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 arr. But he ain't going to move. That's that. Now, when I don't have reins of that, it's a totally different thing.
You do realize that you interrupted me again.
But I'm trying to tell you because because right now I'm in an unsafe space.
I'm in an unsafe space.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm in an unsafe space.
If you were, people that are unsafe would leave.
I mean, you're not in an unsafe space because then you would leave.
I can't because there are people in my house.
So then you would make her leave.
I would make
because you said that she was unsafe. So then you would make her leave.
No, I feel unsafe double now.
For what?
Because you just told me by law you could come in my house without with.
Why are you making that out of this?
What are you talking about?
Jesus.
What are you talking about? If I said,
Jesus.
If I told you that this,
do you think I would come into your house? No, let's be rational. You think I would just come into your house?
It don't matter if you saw something and it was
Do you think I would just come into your house? Please stop.
You did. I saw it.
Please stop.
She was trying to close the door.
Do you think I would just come into your house?
But
come on now.
Did you push the door open?
We're talking because she was there.
Okay, so that means
she was going to close the door.
Right.
And so that was the problem. Because I wanted to get to the truth.
Right. That doesn't.
Right.
But that doesn't.
So that doesn't have anything to do with me just wanting to come into your house. You are safe.
I'm not.
Yeah. You're not safe with her.
That means I'm not safe.
But it has nothing to do with me.
And now it is about you.
Nah, it don't have shit to do with me.
Because
she's
if she's not a safe person and
she's already her own issue.
Okay.
It's already
that is the issue.
The court is already aware.
I wouldn't want to be around somebody that can cause an issue. I leave those issues. Hence the reason why I'm getting myself together so that I can go.
How do you want me to handle all of the affairs that we are signed on together with? What is it were you intending me to just do it by myself? You were intending, let's be very clear. Let's look me in the eyes. I want to know, what were you going to tell Marty? Number one, because That was I wanted to have that conversation with you, like on some like real stuff. I was like, okay, so what do we? And don't you remember?
Business. I can still handle that business without the involvement of you. I can still talk to Marty and have Marty look for me a crib. I could do that, but that hasn't come to because I'm just getting into shit that I'm into now, and you never know.
So what about Saul?
Saul is a non-factor. He's Primerica. He's not a financial advisor or any of that. So he's just somebody that we were going to use, right?
No, I don't use people.
Yeah, yes, we were going to utilize him for whatever his skill was. When we found out he didn't have a skill.
Maybe are you doing this semantically? I don't use people. I told him that if there was some
words, so I'm saying
you're playing with him right now.
We're going to utilize him for whatever he was going to be utilized for.
No, I told him that I wasn't sure how we could do business with him.
Exactly.
And that if we could discuss things, that maybe we could figure out somewhere we could work together, but not using.
He's just around to find out what his skills are, right? So that's what I said. So
y'all were becoming friends. From what I understood, you two were friends outside of me.
No. I didn't talk to him other than inviting him to a Super Bowl party that you said that you wanted to throw, and we threw. And
you said that I wanted to throw the Super Bowl party.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about a Super Bowl party after I told you that my people wasn't coming.
Right, so I'm confused. You set up why